any moment. And the embassy. And we have breaking news. A source telling Fox's Jennifer Griffin that the U.S. Embassy in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, was hit by 2 drones. A third is apparently en route and could strike at any moment. And the embassy is now issuing a shelter-in-place for citizens in Saudi Arabia, as the U.S. government has put all citizens in the region on high alert and urged those in 14 different countries in the region to leave immediately. And more than ever, I mean, since really 9/11, the U.S. is on high alert for any attacks here on the homeland. The FBI is investigating that shooting in Texas and Austin for possible terror connections, where the 53-year-old Nigada Giagni was wearing a sweatshirt that said "Property of Allah," that might be a clue, and a T-shirt with the Iranian flag on it. He opened fire outside a bar in Austin this weekend, killing 2 and injuring 14. He's a naturalized citizen from Senegal. He was shot and killed by police, and they're still really trying to secure the motive for this. Meanwhile, there's a growing fear tonight about sleeper cells in the U.S.
Of course, we're paying attention to any potentialities there. This is a former regime, that seeks to export that ideology and try to sow terror. We're ready for that. We've seen these types of folks before, and the American people can rest assured that we're vigilant on that.
We're going to get to this issue of sleeper cells in the U.S., the threat to the homeland, in 1 second. But we're going to go to Chris Wecker, former FBI assistant director. Chris, I want you to chime in on this breaking news that we're getting. The drones that Iran has activated have been, to many, surprisingly lethal. But drone warfare has become really the go-to choice for regimes in the region, obviously in the Ukraine war as well. Your reaction to this news about the U.S. Embassy? We don't know anything about damage or injuries, loss of life, but this is breaking right now.
Yeah, Laura, we've seen, as you mentioned, we've seen drones in the battlefield in Ukraine. It's a game changer. And again, our embassies are targets across the world, across the globe. They can get to one, they will, and it looks like they may have penetrated with their drones in this instance. Look, I think we really got to worry about drones here in the U.S. as well. I mean, they're pretty prevalent. We haven't really demonstrated any real capability to stop drones in the United States. They're flying around everywhere. So that's an added concern. But, you know, drones are really, they're a weapon of choice for terrorists. Yeah,
we're way behind on drone production. Obviously, most of them built in China, 70–80%. Many also built in Ukraine. But we basically offshored our drone capacity and a lot of the individual component parts as well. So that's what President Trump's trying to ramp up. Chris, some good news. Jennifer Griffin is saying now that the U.S. Embassy in Riyadh was empty at the time these Iranian drones struck. So there are no injuries. So that is some good news. But let's get back to this concern that it looks like DHS, the FBI, are not overstating their concern that with the number of individuals who crossed our border over the last several years, especially under Joe Biden, we really don't have a good sense of the threat to the homeland right now, given how many people from Islamic countries are here and those who may have some sympathy with the former Ayatollah and his regime.
Yes, I know. I mean, I know the intelligence agencies are working overtime, but those 4 years were devastating when it comes to not tracking potential terrorists. I mean, Hezbollah was here; they had cells here before that, but it's impossible that they weren't sending operatives across that open border during those 4 years. It was too good an opportunity. They're here in our cities: L.A., Michigan, up in Michigan, around the Detroit area, New York City, down here in North Carolina, where we took out an entire Hezbollah cell back in the mid-2000s when I was the head of the office here. I mean, they are here, and they are a clear and present danger. I hate to use cliches, but they are. Yeah,
and Chris, this is as DHS is not fully funded because of the Democrat block on the funding bill. I mean, so this demonstrates how dangerous that is.
Right, and we have the fifth column of sympathizers, not just card-carrying Hezbollah member cells. but all the sympathizers that were outed after October 7th on our college campuses and across the country, so they're out there and they are